Against the general belief that Nigerians living working abroad cannot participate in this 2023 election, do you know that as a Nigerian living working abroad, Nigerian diaspora, you can participate in this coming election? Even though we cannot vote directly, we can influence people to vote on our behalf. Imagine if I'm in Nigeria, I only have one vote. But as a Nigerian living abroad, you have many people that is looking up to you. You have many people you send monthly upkeep to. You can influence the vote of these people to vote right and to vote for a candidate that you have trust in that can solve the numerous problems Nigeria is facing. So please call your people back home now. Tell them that preferred candidate you want them to vote for. Tell them about that candidate with competency, with political willpower to solve all the problems we are facing, especially as Nigerians in diaspora and Nigerian back home too. Call your people. You are not totally disenfranchised. You can still influence even more than one vote. You can still influence those people you send upkeep to vote on your behalf. Please help me share with your friends and follow me for more beautiful videos like this. I am Oluwatosin, and this is my cup of tea. Against the general Nigerians living cannot participate in this 2023 election. Do you know that as a Nigerian living working abroad, Nigerian diaspora, you can participate in the election? Even though you cannot vote directly, we can influence people on our behalf. Imagine if I'm in Nigeria, I only have one vote. But as a Nigerian living abroad, you have many people that is looking up to you. You have many people you send monthly upkeep to. You can influence the vote of these people to vote right and to vote for a candidate that you have trust in that can solve Nigeria is facing. So people back home now, and that preferred candidate you want them to vote for. Tell them about that candidate with competency, with political willpower to solve all the problems we are facing, especially as Nigerians in diaspora and Nigerian back home too. Call your people. You are not totally disenfranchised. You can still influence even more than one vote. You can still influence those people you send upkeep to vote on your behalf. Please help me share with your friends and follow me for more beautiful videos like this. I am Oluwatosin, and this is my cup of tea. Hello friends, welcome to the show. Really these days it's been it's been very difficult dragging between Facebook, TikTok and TikTok and YouTube. But we are God will help us. Okay. Citizen David is joining on Facebook before, but is not there again. So while he's not on Facebook, let us hope he will join back very soon. It's been a while we had Citizen David on the show, and a lot of our friends been asking, where is Citizen David? Where he go? Where is he? And today we had him, but I think he's having internet problems where at his location presently. Before we move into the show, today we're going to be talking because this morning I woke up to the update that there's going to be amnesty, there's going to be 3 days fine waiver, and one of the people that woke up this morning with that update is on the show, also on TikTok, talking about Ejiro Michael. So today I have since gone through the news, and on this show we'll be talking about what they mean in that update, my understanding about it, and going forward tomorrow or day after tomorrow, before the 3 days finished, I will visit that location itself. So we have friends joining already on Facebook and on TikTok. We have Toskins. Toskins join on Facebook. Toski, how are you? Chairman, how you doing now? I see a message on WhatsApp. Oh. I think I replied the message. Check. Okay, man, how you doing? How your side now? Hope you're fine. We're talking about the 3 days amnesty that people say they saw. Dupsy joined already on TikTok. Madam, how your side? Slimzy B official 66. Ejiro Michael Omosho is there. Our very good friend Master Your Craft is there on TikTok. We have an army of people already with us. So if you're ready, let's get started. We will get started with a voice note. There's a voice note that we will be starting with. Oh, madam, you are there.
Boss, let us start my platform.
Okay, we will start with this voice note. I believe some of us have had it. For those that have not had the voice notes, let us start with it.
Opposite center point, starting from 25th of February till 27th of February, 10 to 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Our staff will be there to help people, to let people know exactly what are those procedures if I'm overstay for 1 day, or I'm overstay for 10 years. Is there any solution for me? Yes. Our team are very happy to help everyone, to tell them exactly what to do to be on the right situation or their status to be right. I need just to clarify something. Today, don't even be afraid to visit us. We are going to find a solution, and somehow we're going to clear your problem. We have a clear order from our leadership, from our government, from His Excellency Lieutenant General Muhammad Al-Marri. He said, I need you to help everyone. If he is overstay, if he's going to be an overstay status, try to give them the solution, the right solution, and try to solve their problem. We have a lot of ways to solve these kind of issues if the person will come to us and will ask us. To be honest with you, a lot of people think that if I'm overstay, it means they will quote me and they will start put me in a trouble. My family, we have a solution for you, for your family, for everything. We have a very good contact with other entities or government departments. Either if you are in trouble with a financial problem, we can solve that problem for you. So everyone is welcome to make the life easy for them, to make the life right, to let them stay in the right way in Dubai. 24/7. These 3 days are just to make life easy for the people and to let them, get more comfortable to ask a person. But still, we have our call center. It's toll-free, 800-5111. They can call anytime, 24/7, 365 days a year. And the other thing, even we have the video conference. They can call. It's on the website, gtrad.gov. or they can write GDR Dubai on Google and they will find our website. The campaign is for 3 days, but we are available for them, the whole year, 24/7.
Okay, thank you very much, friends. I hope you listen. That is coming from an official from the immigration. Citizen David is with us on Facebook. I think most people want to. A lot of friends have been asking, where is Citizen David? We've all seen that. Citizen David, are you with us?
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for the show. It's been a long time. Good to see your face.
It's been a long time without you, my friend. Our father, friends on Facebook and TikTok sometimes has been asking about you, but I told them that before you are semi-pastor, but now God has called you fully into the ministry. So you are full-time pastor now. That is why we are not seeing you again on the show. Okay, yeah, you see, we thank God. You see, so these are not carnal men like a cup of tea.
Good to
we have friends on TikTok. They are probably wondering what is wrong.
Joining the show.
Welcome to the show, Oga. How far are you there?
I don't know why you people don't want me to stay in this show. Taking me off on.
The network.
Now your internet or Ejiro, not be me or now your internet.
I'm very fine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hey, Gypsy, I greet you from afar.
We are going to be having. Okay, now let's do it this way. This morning we wake up to the news that there's going to be 3 days amnesty, and a lot of people share that update with me, the links with me. Thanks to Ejiro that finally shared the links with me. Ejiro is with us on TikTok. Citizen David is with us on Facebook. Now, nothing here on ourselves. Don't know how I'm going to do that to make you guys hear yourself. And Citizen David cannot join from his location on TikTok. Now, is this update right? Is it true that there's going to be amnesty? I want to tell you that it is first thing that you should take home is it is not amnesty. I'm sorry to break anybody's heart. I know Dupsy is there. She's a lady, and ladies don't like it when you break their heart. I know a lot of people are watching also that they are ladies, and ladies don't like, both men and women don't like you to break their heart. Even me, I don't like you to break my heart. So is it better this way, Prof? No, I think we should have it this way. Okay, so sorry to break your heart, but it is not amnesty. I'm sorry to break anyone's heart, but it is not amnesty. Amnesty, from my understanding and from the little time we have spent in UAE for more than 8 years now, and I haven't witnessed a number of amnesty. Amnesty is not a 3 days affair. Amnesty, the last one lasts for 6 months. It was going to last for 3 months, but when the government see the turnout and the non-stop of the influx of people, government had to extend the amnesty for another 3 months, and it was 6 months. The last amnesty that we have, that was 2018. Yeah, very sure. 2018. That was the last amnesty. So it is not amnesty as many people have said or as I've seen on some news outlet. If you're watching, please help share. Help share on TikTok. I see only one person shared till now. If you're watching on TikTok, please help share. Another person share. Thank you very much, Dupsy. Madam, thank you very much. Please help share if you're watching on TikTok, if you're watching on Facebook, help share this video. The beauty of information is that you share with a friend so that your friend is updated also, and your friend does not fall into wrong ends. During COVID also, there was amnesty. There was an amnesty program or thereabout. Bagwings, you're right. Yeah. You're right. During amnesty, during COVID, there was amnesty, but it was not a general amnesty. It was Emirates. It was a particular Emirate. I think only Dubai. Yeah, not I think. Only Dubai. Yeah, it was only Dubai that gave amnesty. Yeah, during the last during COVID, and only Dubai. So okay, guys, there. Only Dubai gave amnesty during the last COVID. So sorry to break your heart. The update you have seen today. Thank you very much. That was 16. Wow, that's great. Thanks to everyone that is sharing on TikTok. It's not amnesty. However, it's going to provide a level of as an individual, me personally, I think it will help for Nigerians that are here and are thinking of going for outposts. Now, instead of going for outposts, you can. I really have a headache, I really have a headache. Really, a lot of people were on my WhatsApp sending me that update, and that is the reason I think we should go live and address it and talk about it, because really I was having practical headache even till now, because a lot of people want you to talk about it and confirm if it is true. The first thing is the news is real. The news is real. Thank you very much, Official 66. The news is real. And from tomorrow at Dera City Center Mall, opposite Central Point, the Dubai immigration will be there to enlighten you, to help you, to give you information on how they can help you on your overstay, your abscond, even those that have police problems. You have a criminal case. Some people have check bounce check. They are going to be there to sort out all this, and hopefully this will be one of the solutions that we need. This is going to help some people, not all the people, not all. And that's another heartbreaking update. This is going to help some people, not all, no, not all. For those that want to return to Nigeria now, for those that want to go back and don't want to have life ban, I think this is going to help them. I don't know why it is fixed for tomorrow, Nigerian election, because I'd want to follow closely the election. But however, I'll be there tomorrow to see the internet on Facebook is not that very fine. Citizen David, are you there?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay. Did you see the news? The news
Thank
of
you.
the amnesty. Did you see the news? I just want to be. I just want to know if you see the news. If no, no problem. We
No,
can talk on
no,
other issues.
no, no. I didn't come across the news.
Okay, I know you are operating under a different atmosphere now as the pastor in charge. Obedience, obedience. So, give us the update. What is happening? We talked some days ago, and you told me that the election is not sure for Obi, and it goes in its direction. But some days ago, some yesterday, again, you are singing a different song and you are telling me that as all cleared for Obi. Please tell us more about that.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. So, like I said, the game was going on then, and it was looking as if
Mm.
uh, the obedience might not be able to conquer the almighty Jagan. But as it is now, um, to tell you of a fact, a lot of these top guys, I won't mention the party, that we've been doing some underground movements. They are ready to vote for me, and it's a question of um, credibility and the integrity who we are committing the country to the hand. So between you and I, we know who is more credible. And with the situation of the country, people just want to hit the election money, or they know the person they want to go and vote for. We all know who we're voting for. A lot of them, different conversation. You will hear some people say, "Oh, I work in Alausa, but then I'm voting for B." So there are people who are even closer to Jagaban. People don't like his government, but they like his money. And the fact is, people want a good life. They understand the way Lagos is operating. They are not happy about it, but they cannot speak up. And they don't want this to get to the national level. So, to tell you of the facts, people are making a personal decision, even though they are not noising it around. They are not noising it around. So, this is the time for Nigerians to make the right decision. This is the time to have a new Nigeria back again by casting the vote for Peter Obi. Everywhere is obedience. Still everywhere is red. It's for obedience. So I have had a lot of different conversations, and I'm confident that we will overcome by the grace of God. We will overcome. The victory is looking so real now, and a lot of politics going on. for those that may not understand the body language of the Mr. President, the body language is very, very telling, and a lot has gone behind the door. So all Jagaban is trying to do is to appeal to the body language of Mr. President, but it is too late. It is too late. Although I'm not the one to decide that, the game can still change.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And how things is going on ground in Nigeria. And let's switch back to the update we woke up to this morning about amnesty. Some friends are asking questions on TikTok. Let us take some questions on TikTok. Golden Baby, you said, please, if I want to go back to Nigeria, how will I do it? If you want to go back to Nigeria, you say you don't want to come back. If you want to go back to Nigeria and you want to come back, just go to the Emirates, the immigration that your last account. If your last visa is from Dubai, go to Alawi immigration. If your last visa is from Abu Dhabi, go to Abu Dhabi immigration. If your last visa is from Sharjah, then go to Sharjah immigration. Go there to get out pass. And before you go, please make sure you have booked your return ticket to Nigeria. So go there, get your out pass. Go there 3 days to your return ticket, 3 days to your flight. Go to your Emirates to get out pass, and you'll be allowed to go free. Another person is saying, what about Ajman? What about Abu Dhabi? I'm not sure this update is for Abu Dhabi or any other Emirates. I think this is for Dubai. However, we will be there tomorrow or day after tomorrow to be sure which of the Emirates this update is from. This amnesty. It's not amnesty, by the way. It's not amnesty. This update, the update will be there to see which Emirates it is for. So we'll be there. But I'm not sure it's for all Emirates. Official 66, are you there? Let's take you first. Let's take you first to contribute to the show. So are you there? Ejiro, are you there?
Yeah, I am here, boss. A very good evening to everyone.
Good evening, Shem. How are you there?
Baba, what to do? They get hope now when they see people like you, maybe say they put on up permit ban, your pink still the pink, your lips still the pink.
Camera.
When I do see they send you the flus when I'm not the receiver on Dubai makeup artists. I don't know which one to decide.
Okay, I don't want to do my own. Don't go implicate me here.
I need to know because me know the work. Him know the work. And I come like the carry waka they do blog. Since when they stop everybody from work. But in lips they work. Dupsy, leave that matter. You be woman. You know, do you know say women?
Where you carry matter go? Which one be woman inside this one? How much you don't give your girlfriend?
This is a story the truth too.
What's the problem?
The woman will not get work for Dubai.
You sure?
Yes, now, of course.
Ejiro, you sent this news to me early this morning.
I saw the news yesterday.
No, okay.
And immediately I saw it. Someone they said it was amnesty, of which I actually, before I would comment or say anything about anything, I always do my own research. So I went. The person who stated it said it was coming from ARN News. So I went to ARN News. I actually checked through, but I couldn't see. Then I went to UAE column in ARN News, and I saw the information there. Now, I read through it, but there was no message. There was no part or sentence that says amnesty. So that was why I forwarded the message to you that you should please be in attendance to get information about this outcome, this new development, so we can pass to inform every other person who are very, very much interested. Those are most of us. Every time they talk for inside that information, you die almost all of us. Bless they know it's they won't do. We don't know whether they won't pack bus, they wait for us to come carry us. So we don't know whether they want to free us. So instead of everybody to go, maybe one person will be saying they registered under one of the unionism for UAE, which is you. They're not going to carry you. They don't have call police for you before. Consular General don't call police for you. They don't arrest you. They still leave you. So and that's why I'm like, go front, be the soldier, our general.
Make I be Jesus, man, go die for now.
No, Jesus power too much. If not Jesus now, if not Jesus, it's different. Jesus will just do snap of a finger. All of them will just sleep.
My mama name not be Mary.
So that's what I'm saying. Get the information for it. But there's a good thing also in the voice note. You would hear they said their service is open. Also, you can call in, you can video call in as well. So for those of us who feel we're like what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to do a video call because it's allowed. You can video call in as well, and they will still attend to you. But the problem is we don't know how the traffic is going to be. It's going to be really tight. Like a lot of persons will be calling, a lot of persons will have to visit the center as well. So my own thing is you try as much as you can, because earlier you were saying you will try and go a day after. Please leave Nigeria's election. You're not there, you're not voting. We'll monitor it for you. Go and do this one on our behalf. I'm already sending a message to my friend telling him that I'll be coming to his house and we're going to sit on his 65-inch TV to do the monitoring. If you want me to record for you, I'll record for you. Now, kudos to you for the interview you had with Maiwa. Your first statement has to do with the work permit ban. So for that reason, we are fully affected by the kind of government we have back home. Kudos to you on that. I was trying to make a video record during the session, but somebody already posted the half part of it when they joined.
Where?
You're already showcasing you in the group already. Don't worry. So the thing is, please, I'm pleased. Tomorrow be the number one person to visit that center because our case is priority. No other nationality is going through.
No sleep house.
Right now. No, not sleep house. I beg. Don't worry. Doopsy is there. Doopsy will send you money for hotel
for transport
place and transport, and she will supply you food as well. I trust Doopsy. She's doing good. You understand?
Yeah, I'll bring money for water.
You see, if people don't contribute to small thing, they don't open go fund me account for you just now. It happens like that. So please, my comrade, because since Tosi left to Nigeria, he just faced Obi, carry Obi matter for head, of which what every one of us will definitely do if we have the opportunity to do that. We'll do the same thing. So since he got to Nigeria, he has been the forefront with Peter Obi's campaign and everything. We'll pray for his safety and God's guidance. I will pray for Obi to come out as the Nigerian president. Regardless of everything they are doing, I just pray that whatever plans they have will be to the benefit of Obi to becoming the president. That's just my prayer for everything that's happening right now. So I think I'll drop the mic because Doopsy is here to speak. Official 6. Whether he done they go collect the dollar where Atiku they share for Port Harcourt now, no.
They don't really who want share the dollar for Port Harcourt.
More is gonna happen.
They don't.
They cut the man this morning.
I don't call his name for the money, but I don't come back.
You know what happened yesterday? You get the news way up happened to Obasanjo. People wait card for.
I haven't verified that information.
That's what?
There was
about people from Chad.
About 150,000 or 1.5%.
1.5 million people.
Million persons coming from Chad. Was it from Chad? Yeah.
Nah, lie. That's one.
We have not seen it.
You know how 1.5 million people be?
Wait, I have
100 trillion.
Baba, I have been on China's news. I've been on Chinese news this morning. I've been on Chinese news this morning, and I haven't heard anything about it. I've checked Pulse Nigeria and Pulse News Nigeria. I haven't heard anything about that yet. So it is still an unverified information.
No, one thing we must be wary of in this build up to election. And if you are on one of our WhatsApp groups, you will see that we have just allowed everybody to have a few days on the WhatsApp group, irrespective of whoever you support. We let you post your stuff and tackle yourself and attack whoever you want to attack. We are in the election period, and we must be mindful that this election time, a lot of information will be flying about. Somebody shared something with me this morning also that Obasanjo say this, Obasanjo said. I said, this is not coming from Obasanjo. We have not seen on Obasanjo verified account, and no news outlet is talking about it. We must also be aware that a lot of individuals like you and I will just sit down at the comfort of their room, like me, type information, make voice notes, and send it out there. And see, I want to tell you that good news don't fly. Good news don't fly. Now, some 2 days ago, I had an interview with Channels News, and it was aired today. And Ejiro said it is posted in one of our groups already. Thanks to the person that posted that. But see, that news will not fly. But if you see news today, say Citizen Tosin, do this, that's a bad news. It is by now it will circulate the whole UAE. Even person when not know Citizen Tosin, we know that so person will do so thing. So good news don't fly. 1.something million people, I want to tell you, is a huge crowd, and I'm not sure any politician that can do that. So don't let us follow all the news. Some of these news are purposely posted to discourage those that want to go out to vote. Some of these news are articulated, posted, targeted at first voters, targeted at especially obedience that want to vote for the first time. Is targeted at them to further establish the narrative that votes don't count, to further establish the narrative that before you go to the polling unit to vote, politicians already determine who will win the election. In one of our groups, somebody shared something, the list of ministerial appointees of Atiku Abubakar. I just purposely leave that. I just feel let everybody have a nice day. All this information, people are sharing it for a purpose, to undermine the election. I'm not saying the election is 100% perfect. No, INEC still have a long way to go. But still, our vote count. And exactly. One of the reasons people are sharing all this information, all this unverified news, unverified information, is to discourage you and I, to discourage your people back home that I believe you have called to go and vote for Peter Obi, is to discourage them. But see, friends, don't let us be discouraged. 2 Peter 3, he said, dear friends, this is my second letter to you. I've written both of them as a reminder to stimulate you to awesome thinking. Amen, somebody. So let us have our awesome thinking. So, dear friends, let us have our awesome thinking. Don't let anybody discourage you that they know who will win the election. Now lie. Even Tinubu, as me and you, they hear the talk. Tinubu not know if he will win or no. Atiku not know whether he go win or no. Peter Obi not even sure. He just dey pray. If I see Peter Obi video yesterday, I said this man don't hold though. He don't hold past when he starts the campaign.
The stress is too much now.
So tell your people, talk to your people back home. Don't let any update, any unverified news flying up and down discourage them. My grandma, we were talking some days ago, and she was telling me about my brother that talk to doctor. You should not go out to vote. Kojo kò sílé mo sọ pé ẹ wo ẹ tẹ fọ̀rọ̀ lọ yìí kò ní ọ̀rọ̀ yóò ní gbẹ̀yìn o. Ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ dìbò. Ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ dìbò.
The grandma was only being scared of what's going to happen.
See, I told her that all this, they said, I need to, she was telling me that, I need to call you today because they said after today, they will switch off the internet. We cannot call ourselves again. I said, it is a lie.
That one is a big lie.
People will always want to scare those that are less informed in the society. The reason they are doing all this is best known to them. Sometimes it is known to us because they have collected money. Wọ́n ti gbowó.
Wọ́n àjà lè sòdodo mọ́.
So wọ́n à lè sòdodo. So ẹ jẹ́ kí olúkálukú lọ dìbò. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn náà ẹ má jẹ́ kán wo ìbò yín tẹ́ bá dìbò àwọn èrè kan wọ́n lọ post kiri ní YouTube ní TikTok àwọn tí ìjọba kọ́ wá wò bò tẹ́ bá ti dìbò ẹ jẹ́ kán wò bò yín wèrè làwọn èèyàn. So don't let anybody discourage anyone. This vote counts. That is why you see Tinubu kò jókòó sékòó ó ń lọ káàkiri pẹ̀lú bọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ̀n bẹ́sẹ̀ ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ̀n bó ṣe ń tọ́ ara kiri ó ń lọ káàkiri.
But please, what about the voters card they saw in the bush?
Ìyẹn lọ.
That's how vote for voter card.
The voter card has been distributed to the president.
It's been distributed. See, but it is well.
How come they found it in the bush if they really want this election for real? That means there's something fitting.
No, see, we cannot deny the fact that INEC is a huge body. Even if the Oga Patapata of INEC is in for a free and fair election, there are many other staffs of INEC also that they have their home political party that they belong to, or they have belief in, or they support as a person. And Nigeria is a country that good deed is not rewarded and evil deed is not punished. So once you have a society that people that are doing bad things are not punished, and people that are doing good things people that are doing bad things are not punished, and people that are doing good things are not rewarded, there's no how you will not have shenanigans like that. Now, it can be an individual in INEC that just being paid, allegedly, I'm not sure, I'm just saying, that just been paid, or an individual in INEC that just pack all those cards and throw it away. It might be an individual. It might not be a collective effort of INEC. So we cannot say INEC does not want the vote to count or the government does not want vote. It might be an individual. The only thing...
Bro, they coming.
You said?
What is really happened to all these G5 governors? Why are they changing voice? They do not even know the actual direction. Governor Upton today, he changed voice that he gives support to Peter Obi before. Today now, the man have already changed voice that all the vote is going for PDP.
See, we cannot, don't let us, if you want to exaggerate these people, you say G5, you call them governor. They only have one vote.
Exactly.
We must understand our politicians that they will only do what we favor them. Benin people say Who carry first? Na him be first. He say any other, he say first calabash. He say any other calabash na nonsense. Igba kini. En tó sepo kini, òun ló sepo. So wetin person first talk, na him be in mind. Wetin Otom don first talk, na him be wetin Otom wan say. Any other thing na just for him to save himself. You know he's a politician. So he will always want to. So don't let us exaggerate them more than what they are. The G5, Kinikan 5. They are only after their own interests. Don't think they are after the interest of the people. They are after their interest. No be we can start G5. And what he make am start am, not because he lost the primaries and he tries to be VP, he cannot be VP. No be that's the reason he start G5. And later he called people to himself. So waiting they like made them talk. Waiting frustrated, hungry, suffering Nigerians want to do. They will do wait. Who they want to vote for, they will vote for it. Governor, they suffer. Otom, they suffer. Wike, they suffer. Huh? Makinde, they suffer. If they not pay their workers, they no go take their own money. They go take their own money now. So don't let us be carried away. Don't let us be carried away by them. My uncle is to make. Prof, you are saying something.
Yeah, I was just trying to say that a lot of distractions will come. You imagine Senator Oluremi Tinubu say she borrowed 2 million naira. Can you imagine that kind of statement? You know, I was embarrassed. That's not even possible in the first place. It's not possible in the first place. So all we just need to do.
She borrowed 2 million.
Exactly. So all I would just say is let's test all the informations that goes out there and pick the right one to ensure that.
But after I do visa change in Sharjah, if I want to go, golden baby, that your last visa. When they talk, no be visa where you get now. So that information that is saying that amnesty, there's nothing like amnesty. Sorry to break your heart.
Just trying to make them to renew their overstay. That's where I'm seeing it.
Okay. Madam, you are saying something there.
I said this amnesty of a thing, to my own understanding, is like it's an opportunity for them to clear their overstay. Or I don't really know much about it, but I was just thinking maybe that's an opportunity for them to clear their overstay.
Well,
we won't be able to. We will not be able to see what the reason is. That's why we are having our GCFRO of Federal Republic of Nigerians in the UAE to go and help us find out what is happening tomorrow. And in respect to what double official said to Otom, let's just leave all this propaganda. Otom will not take 1.5 million persons to the polling unit with their PVCs and vote. Otom will go for his own vote. Otom can speak. Wiki can speak on behalf of the people, of the country, of the state they are governing, but they are not the one that wants to go cast the vote. With the sense and with what's happening in Nigeria, currently, a lot of persons are beginning to have open eyes. They're beginning to know that whosoever person that sits on that throne would either affect you positively or affect you negatively. So it's left for you to decide the paths you want to go through for another 4 or 8 years. If you want to go in a positive direction or you want to go in a negative direction, the PVC is now in your hand. But the whole problem I am having in Nigerian system right now is to the UAE. We began to have little exposure, because yes, UAE is still a confine, and there are other places we need to also travel to explore what these people also have, the kind of digital life they are already into and how they are living. Now, the point I'm driving at is a lot of PVCs was discovered in one part of the country that someone or some set of persons discarded, which was supposed to officially be given to these people who need these PVCs. But let's take UAE for instance, for an example or a case study. UAE has only one Emirates ID. One. With one Emirates ID, you can do everything in UAE and you are tracked. You can buy your SIM card, pay for, do bank deposits. Let's just see how it's going. Very soon,
Comrade,
you
comrade,
link your
comrade.
ATM to
You're
their.
going far. You're going far.
Now you don't even need
Citizen, this man is going
passport
far.
to get stamped. Your Emirates ID stands
He's
as
going far
to the
because
extent that ID has to stop
we are not
holding
there
it
yet.
because
We are not there yet. This man is talking about Emirate ID. But let us fix the problem first. We need to fix the problem first before talking of database. Because when you're mentioning database issue now, we have a very enormous problem that we actually have to tackle. You cannot fix the problem of database without having a good leadership, without having a good policy that works. So there has to be a policy in place to mandate and ensure those things. So you cannot be talking of comparing UAE to Nigeria using their database system. No, you are going too far. Let us come back home. Let us fix the leadership problem. Let us fix the constitution. When we have a constitution that enables good leadership, that enables policy and enforcement, all these things will be done. I don't need to make NIN, I don't need to make voters card, I don't need to make multiple identity. So all these things has to do with our leadership system. The leaders are corrupt. And what we are asking for is to build a good leadership system first before even talking about the problem. My comrade is just talking about the problem and it's not going to solve the problem. Right now, it's not going to solve it. Our problem now is not the issue of database. That's not the problem now.
him 247 to an extent that sometimes he will even off his phone and call me with another phone. Say, Baba, I beg that line. I know if you pick one call before another one they come. See, now I'm telling you that when we do something like this, the pressure for INEC to ensure that one person gets his identity card as linked to everything, one identity card will not lose. One would not lose because you know that key informations are linked to that. Yeah. Informations are linked to that card. You will not tell that my card. Just imagine how have you received your I received my license sealed in an envelope. Your Emirates ID, you receive it sealed in an envelope, which means you are the only confined person to destroy that seal to gain access to it. Thank you very much, Dipsy. To gain that seal that's been given to you as your It's like bank issuing you your credit card or your debit card. Does any other person have access to it? No. But in Nigeria, we have too many cards to do what? Too many cards of no relevance. The reason why people are doing this, they don't improve the ITC level we have in Nigeria, even as more as international communities are employing our IT-based technologies, data analysis people, getting them out of the country. A sensible country would say, no, these hands that these people are taking, we need them to develop this country. Why are you going out? What's your purpose of going out? Oh, salary means we increase salary. Job, we create jobs. Go to this state, develop an IT hub, employ this number of persons, promote this number of... When things like this begin to work, the IT revolution in Nigeria will begin to increase. Just like the blue train Sanwo-Olu did in Lagos, that Tinubu is saying he's the one who did it. Blue train that started through Ambode, Sanwo-Olu complete some parts. Tinubu say na him do am. I don't understand who be governor for the state of Lagos again. Whether na Tinubu or na the past governor. The Tinubu that ruled years back, that is still ruling Lagos. Because if you look at the campaign of on channels concerning Tinubu, all the blue buses, all the rails, they are saying it's Tinubu that did it. Me, I don't understand the kind of rule that is happening in that Lagos state, first of all. But let's leave that one aside. We know how Lagos is. I was arguing with somebody. Well, I only asked the guy, what's your reason for voting Tinubu? If you want to tell me to vote for Tinubu, what's your reason? And he said, Tinubu brought Agbero and made it NUROWT by ensuring that those boys that they did not go to school, they are employed. I said, so this is the only reason you want to vote Tinubu? He said, yes. And I told the guy, I said, my brother, and you know the worst part of it, this is somebody that has been in UAE for a very long time. So that's to take that there are some persons that there's no way you travel to, even if they sit down with the president of UAE or the president of United States, they will still be dumb. They will still be dumb. They will still be brain. Exactly, that's the word. They will still be brainless. So the thing is, we will try as much as we can to keep pushing and ensuring that we just need the right person that would listen to what we want to share and impact that knowledge in the department that is responsible for things like that to function. All other ID cards, apart from your company issuing you an ID card, all other ID cards in Nigeria should be merged into one national card, identity card, which will serve just like we have the Emirates ID card that you can do everything with. Apart from the Emirates ID card, the only other thing you can use to log in this UAE is the UAE pass. And that same UAE pass is linked to your ID card and your phone number. Mm-hmm. Everything has to do with your Emirates ID card. No matter how they are creating it, it has to do with your Emirates ID card. Why can't Nigeria just focus on something productive and not always consumption?
With all what you said, bro, who do you think I can formulate all those policies?
Okay, let me tell you one thing about formulation of policies.
Yeah.
Before, see, even if you ask a lecturer will not just tell you, I'll point this person and tell you that's the answer. No.
I'm listening.
First, who listens to idea?
Okay.
You need to think about it.
That's the problem. Our problem is leadership problem.
Who listens to what
we
you
don't have a leadership problem, bro, Mr. Tosin. We only have a constitutional problem. We only have a constitutional problem, not a leadership problem.
So who will fix the constitutional problem?
Who's going to fix the constitutional problem? So if I'm to ask you, what kind of a system are we running in Nigeria?
No, don't ask me. Who will fix? We have constitutional problems.
You've asked 3 questions at a time without even allowing us to give answer to one.
A minute. Hello. A minute. We have
citizen. Let me comment on that.
All of everyone accepts. In fact, everyone agreed that we have constitutional problems. But
Why do you say leadership problem in the first instance, sir? Why do you say leadership problem in the first instance?
A minute now. Now, who will fix these constitutional problems that we have?
Okay.
Is your leader?
So in your own view, who will fix these constitutional problems that we have?
I'm going to ask the question later, so I want Mr. Michael to proceed with what he's trying to.
No. He's done already.
Well, you brought this.
He's done already. So please.
For me, I would vote for the person who I believe who has that the brain power to push the best.
Oga, wait first. You said we have constitutional problems.
Definitely, 100%.
I say we have leadership problems. You said no, we don't have leadership problem, that we have constitutional problems. Now, who will fix the constitutional problems that we have?
People, of course.
So it means you asked a very complicating question that complicated you as well.
Yes,
why would that complicate me?
Because let me explain for you. Before you need a laptop to come on, you need a power cord to connect it to the lights.
Okay.
True of us. So before you write a constitution, you need a leader that will suitable, that will write that constitution and review it by the number of senators or House of Representatives that you have, or House of Assembly members, right?
When you say
leader, the constitution,
when you say
is the constitution going to write itself?
There is an individual person. So when I say
an individual person is the president of Nigeria.
An individual cannot write the constitution for the whole.
My friend, an individual person is the president of Nigeria. He is the one that the table lies in front of, that will review what that the whole person has to decide.
Okay.
Would you refer to the House of Senate as the leader of Nigeria? Would you refer to the House of Assembly as the leader of Nigeria? Would you refer to the House of Rep as the leader of Nigeria? No, you refer to GCFRO President Muhammadu Buhari as the federal government of Nigeria.
So we'll be able to write
anybody that wants to initiate whatever thing is happening, it has to be from his table. If he does not buy the idea of that constitution, the whole senators you have will not listen to what you are bringing. The senators and the House of Assemblies and the House of Representatives would not, when they did the Naira redesigning, did they consult the Senate House? Did they consult the House of Representatives? It is not political, my friend. It is in your constitution. When they started this issue, they started citing.
It's supposed not to be at this crucial time.
Excuse me. We are not looking at the time. We are referring to.
We have to look at the time.
We are referring to under what policy was the CBN redesigning took effect. It took effect under a law.
Of the policy. I have a five dirham note whereby they produced the one in 2015 and the producer that one.
We are talking about Nigeria. We are talking about Nigeria.
So what is the difference between
the law says?
Is it the same?
The law says the difference between UAE and Nigeria is this. The difference between UAE. I don't know why we are arguing this fact, because you only asked the question and the question roped you because you said we do not have a leader. We don't need a leader constitution. Who writes the constitution? Who are the people that write the constitution?
It is the people that's going to come on board and say, okay, this is the kind of the best constitution that we can use.
So who are these people? What are they referred to? Are we going to call you to come and write the constitution?
Listen to yourself now.
No.
Are you going to be the one to write the constitution?
You are getting it.
Before you get to write a constitution, you need to have leaders. You need to have leaders.
Country of many nations. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So who writes the constitution?
In the country of the UK is the country of 4 nations. So don't expect a person from UK Parliament to wrote the constitution for the old other region like it's.
Nigeria is Nigeria UK. Why are you getting it mixed up now? Don't take us. Don't carry us go where we don't know.
Even in UK, the constitution will not write itself.
I don't
know what he's saying.
Emily, can I say something? Can I say something? Hello, can I say something?
Go ahead, sir.
Abidemi, whatever you are drinking, I want to have a portion of it, so that I can be on this.
Whatever I'm drinking,
Huh?
that is non-acceptable by me.
Okay.
So whatever I'm drinking.
Okay. Okay. Now let me say something that is acceptable.
Mr. Bidemi, Mr. Bidemi, can I correct something?
No, wait first.
Mr. Tosin, just give me this opportunity, please. Mr. Bidemi.
Yes, I'm listening to you.
We are in a space.
Okay.
We are having a conversation.
Okay.
Friendly conversation.
Okay.
So anything he says, whatever you are drinking, he wants to drink, is in a friendly manner, not an insultive manner. You are just joking. I have told Dupsy here that Dupsy is the one that is taking care of Oluwatosin, that is making him have pink lips. Everybody.
I never had that side of the conversation. So I'm sorry.
No, I'm just letting you know that this is a friendly conversation. We are not being biased to anyone. We can insult ourselves. We can laugh. We are laughing in this conversation. In as much as we are deliberating issues here, we are laughing about it. Nobody's hating anybody here. It's just, I can even say, Bidemi, who be your dealer? This is your dealer where they supply it to. You need to tell me that your dealer, because
I don't
this is your
I don't know I'm a professional leather artisan, so I don't get dealer. If I won't buy anything and leather, I won't buy. I don't get dealer. I won't buy water for grocery. So
as I talk dealer now, you can be a dealer of gold, you can be a dealer of sales of shirts, you can be a dealer of airports.
Other listing our best, like clarification that go. So let's be clarifying the whole thing.
Now
we're not trying to.
Now because who not get dealer no go understand that statement. Now because he get dealer, that's why you know. Now let me say something so that we will not digress from where we are coming from.
Okay.
Now, you said we need constitution.
Yes.
I said we need leader.
Okay.
Now, see, when immediately you mention constitution, I know where you are coming from, and this is not about being judgmental. Okay. I understand that a lot of people that do not believe in the coming election, a lot of people that do not believe in Nigeria, that are calling from probably Odua nation and thereabout, their argument, a minute please, everybody, if you talk, I will come out to you. Now my show. They believe that the constitution is faulty, and that is why we don't have a just society. And all they are calling from is Constitution. But see, the reality is this, the fact is this. No matter how long you are calling for a review constitution or a new constitution, what have you, it takes a leader. It takes a leader, and a good one, to call for constitutional review. Citizen, break down your English. Which of the English make I break down, nobleman? So it takes a good leader. It takes a leader to call for constitutional review. And see, a leader that the Constitution is favoring as at now will not call for constitutional review. In Nigeria, we have three major ethnic groups, Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. And in the coming election, we have these three major groups that are running for the presidency. The president we have now is from the north, and the Constitution favors the north. This is a real fact that we are telling ourselves now. So if you think the country needs a constitutional review or a new constitution, then the present administration cannot give us that constitutional review or a new constitution. As a matter of fact, people like me have lost hope on this administration, according to what I told Channels News some 2 days ago. Now, let us look at the 3 or 4 leading candidates in the coming election. Who among them can give us the new constitution that we desire? We have said that the constitution is the problem. And the constitution, because the constitution only favors a section of the country, that is the North. Now, this constitution, we are hoping that the next administration fix the constitution. But the next administration is likely to be 4 leading political parties. First, Kwankwaso is from the North, and the present administration is from the North, and the constitution favors the North, so right off. Secondly, APC, Tinubu, and the vice is from the North. Tinubu is being active, is 5%. If you want to argue that on your mic, let us argue it. Tinubu activeness is 5% over 100. So even now that is in campaign, you can see Tinubu sleeping and his vice president, Shetima, his eye is open like this. So Shetima will be the one running the government. So they cannot give us the constitution right off also. Who again? Let us come to LP, Peter Obi. Atiku is from the North, and the constitution favors them. And Atiku, how will Atiku be president after we have a Northern 8 years? Why should Atiku be another president from the North? Again, Northern 8 years. Shawan Canada funny. Now only them go they rule Nigeria. So that one also is right off. Official, okay. You don't have a mic. So that is where we come to Obi, that is from the East, from Igbo, and from a believed part of the country that is not being, that every part of the country is not being fair to, especially the president. So we believe that when it gets there, it will rewrite the constitution. We believe. However, even if it doesn't fix the constitution, to an extent, the constitution of Nigeria is still just if we have a president that is active, a president that is capable, a president that is having the willpower to fix the country Nigeria. The constitution is still fine. The constitution said that in election, anyone that causes electoral violence should be prosecuted. But are they doing that? They are not doing that. It's in the constitution already. It's in the amended INEC law. But nobody is doing that. If Tinubu was to be young, I won't ever stress myself. God bless you. Compare anybody. Yeah. God bless you. Charles, you have a good point there. So we need a leader that will call for the review or the new constitution. And if we elect anyone that is not capable, they will not talk about that constitution. See, don't let people deceive you with constitution. Buhari in 2019, he was talking about constitution also. He get there, he didn't do anything about the constitution. So don't let anybody cajole us with the constitution. Don't let anybody samagarige. You know what is samagarige? You know what is a bobo? You know what is a sakamagi? That's it. You know what is loriro? To simplify it all, loriro. So don't let anybody lie to you that constitution, and you want to swallow that. No, if they talk about constitution, then look at who is talking about it. If APC is telling you about constitution, you know they are lying. They talk about that in 2019. They didn't do anything. So don't let, and if you, when Tinubu get there, he can do something. Tinubu cannot do nada. Tinubu just want to be president, to just be enlisted as the president of Nigeria.
About the whole issue.
Tinubu just want to be president because of what happened to Awolowo, what happened to MKO Abiola, because he's a key follower of Awolowo, he's a key follower of Tinubu, of MKO Abiola, and he's there with them. In some of the videos of 1993 election, if you see Abiola, you see Tinubu standing behind him. So he just want to prove that what his Ogas cannot do, he will do it. So that is personal ambition. It will not favor you and I. So don't let anybody deceive you. The country Nigeria, over 200 million people, is more than individual ambition. It's more than what anybody will say, The life of 200 million people is more than that. So don't let anybody, Constitution, who will fix the Constitution? Constitution will not fix itself now. It will take a leader that is capable, a leader that has the willpower, a leader that is talking ado to fix the Constitution. Not a leader that is shaking, not a leader that cannot even speak for himself, not a weak leader, not a sleeping leader, not somebody that should be in a senior citizen home that is running for election. Okay, Baba, we catch tomorrow. Citizen David there. Tinubu doesn't care if he becomes president today and doesn't the next. He just wants his name enlisted. He just wants his name enlisted, so vote wisely. Okay, that's a good message there. So if we talk about Constitution, we also need a leader that is capable, not all this Beudani, all this Jegudu Jera, all this Emilo Khan. Kò sẹ́nibọ́dì tó kàn, àwọn èèyàn Nàìjíríà ló kàn. Ta ló sọ pé èmi ló kàn? Ibo náà ti kọrúkọ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ tán sọ pé òun ló kàn. Àwọn èèyàn Nàìjíríà ló kàn, àwa tí yà ń jẹ ló kàn. Àwa mẹ̀kúnnù ló kàn. Ejiro said he spoke with someone. He shared that in the group yesterday that he spoke with someone, and the person said because Tinubu brought Agbero to Lagos and he made them NURTW, that person does not know the history of Lagos. It is unfortunate that history is not taught again in our schools. So the Gen Z and the millennium that are just waking up to politics can come outside and talk anything that comes to their mouth, and they have a field day. A little boy in Lagos. I was born and brought up in Lagos. Ìjẹ̀ṣà Tẹ̀dó, Surulere, Lagos. Aguda. Pákó Aguda, Surulere, Lagos.
What is this Olayele saying? If you're not okay with us here, you can leave.
No, let me finish what I'm saying before first, then I will come to the comment section. I was brought up Omolola Street, Ìjẹ̀ṣà Tẹ̀dó, Sele Ìjẹ̀ṣà, Lagos. I grew up, that is when I was born and I grew up. Ìtìrẹ Ìjẹ̀ṣà. So let nobody tell us the history of Lagos. And this year, I will become 40 years. So I'm not a small boy. I grew up in Lagos. I know when Tinubu was governor of Lagos, when there was campaigning for him, I know that time. And 2 governors before Tinubu, I know them. 2 governors in Lagos before Tinubu, they are not even governor, they are sole administrator those are the military regime. Talking about Oyinlola, Olagunsoye Oyinlola, so they call him sole administrator Olagunsoye Oyinlola. then sole administrator, Buba Marwa. Go and check Google. Those people I've talked about. They are the governor of Lagos before Tinubu become governor of Lagos State. So if they tell you Tinubu built Lagos, na lie. I grew up in Lagos. I know what they are talking about. So coming back to the Agbero
and talk.
Coming back to the Agbero stuff. Agbero in Lagos, what were they called before they start calling them Agbero? Kí ná ń pè wọ́n? Area boys. That is number one. And if you get to the interland, tó bá wá sí street, nǹkan táwa ń pè wọ́n, ọmọ ọ̀rásà la máa ń pè wọ́n. Bàbá tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ kẹ́ kọjá, ẹ tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ kẹ́ kọjá. Ọ̀rásà. That is what they are called, not Agbero. Agbero is the millennial name for them. Is the Gen Z name for them. They are not called Agbero from offset. Firstly, they are called area boys. And in the street name, they are called Omo Oraisa. Temimole Kinkoja. That is what they are called. So don't let anybody fool you. And it's not Tinubu that come and turn them to Agbero and turn them to NUR3W. Na lie. Tinubu have just empowered them to snatch box during election. That is what he did. So don't let anybody fool you. Tinubu do this too. Not be Tinubu build Lagos. It was Jakande that built Lagos. I also live in Jakande Estate. Okeafa Isolo. Jakande Estate. Okeafa Isolo. I attend secondary school at Isolo School Complex. Okota High School. So don't let anybody fool you. Tinubu built Lagos. Which Lagos Tinubu built? Lagos that they have started building from the days of Lord Lugard. Before independence, that is when the colonial master have started building Lagos. Because Lagos State was the capital of Nigeria.
What did Awolowo do?
Okay. So Lagos State was the capital of Nigeria first.
If not Tinubu built Lagos, what did Awolowo do?
Jakande was the one that built Lagos. Don't let anybody deceive you. Till today, we still have Jakande Estate scattered everywhere in Lagos. Where is Tinubu Estate? Where is Tinubu Estate? We still have Jakande Estate. Jakande is one of the governors of Lagos State. So we still have Jakande Estate. Where is Tinubu Estate in Lagos? I live in Jakande Estate, Isolo, NEPA bus stop. If you know Lagos State very well, you know all this place I'm talking. Just type on your Google, NEPA bus stop, Jakande Estate, Okeafa in Isolo. Jakande Estate is scattered all over Lagos State. Where is Tinubu Estate? And people will just sit down and start lying to you because they know history is not taught in school, because they know some of you don't know what, some of you come from your village to come to Lagos. Some of you do, you are just born in this century. That is why they lie to you. But all their lives, now you know go far. Torí tí rọ́bà lọ lógún ọdún ìjọ kan ló tọ́ máa bá. So don't let anybody lie to you. Tinubu built Lagos. Tinubu built nothing. It was during Fashola that even Lagos was built. It was during Fashola that if you throw pin down like this grass in Oshodi, that you will find it. It was Fashola that cleared Oshodi, not Tinubu. During the days of Tinubu, wọ́n gba owó school lọ́wọ́ mi ní Oshodi. Ọbẹ̀ náà fi gbà.
Which of the town hall, the Balablu or Bulaba?
No mind, he was only doing caricature. There's nothing like that.
So, who is in the comment section? Olaoye, is your program based on the topic or Nigeria election? Ask your question, Olaoye Yusuf. Ask your question. Anyone you want to know, we'll talk about it. We are going according to the spirit. We have talked about what the title of the program is, and if you are coming late, then ask your question. You are probably coming late. Those of you that are Lagos Abobaku, those of you that do not want the progress of Nigeria, those of you that do not want the progress of Nigeria, when they talk about Tinubu, you feel like they are fingering your brain. You feel like they are choking you. I'm choking you. I'm panyi to run ma le gbogbo yin. Tege Tinubu wọlé. Èyàn gbọ́n lọ́wọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ ẹ̀fẹ́ kó jẹ́ president ló wà lórí.
They cannot even represent you anywhere.
You just want him to be president because he's from your tribe.
Ask Abidemi a question.
Abidemi don succumb now. You see, say you know they talk again. Abidemi, anything to say again?
Abidemi still there.
Who tell you say I succumb? When you are talking, you are to be interrogating you.
Okay, Mr. Tosin, Alpha.
You don't talk your mind now. So if I start talking my mind, so I will expect you to remain silent.
Baba Alpha.
Wait, before you do Alpha, make you never go far. Make I put my own. Say Tinubu, now you bring Agbero. What's the proof for that one? A right reasonable person will not tell you such thing. So I can tell you fabricated it.
He didn't say Tinubu bring Agbero. He said Tinubu upgraded Agbero to...
Mr. Tosin, Citizen Tosin, you said that you are a student of history. But I heard you. I accept you. Fine. Anyway, in hand they shake. Now you being photographer. When is the last time you are together with Tinubu and you can see it physically? Koro say in your hand they shake.
But it's obvious now the way they are supporting him to climb the.
When they do photo shots, Bala Blue is in Anambra now, somewhere.
Now they said they should read national anthem. He was raising his hands up. Is it at his right? His praise to what he
bring power. Do you want our president to go to conference to go and urinate for body?
I'll be embarrassing us.
Hello. I want us to allow Abidemi to start and finish his conversation before.
If you tell me to finish, I will not finish you, but we can only just say a few things.
No.
My brother, which citizens,
there is nothing to say that you will not finish.
Like
Ejiro, wait first. Ejiro, wait first. Abidemi is talking to me. Let us talk. Abidemi Oluwatosin. I think we are from same geography area in Nigeria, so we can understand ourselves.
Don't talk about geographical area. We are in Nigeria, so don't talk about geographical.
Okay, we are Nigerians. Abidemi, you have said, am I photographer one? Continue, please.
I said, photograph. I believe it is no.
Okay.
And all those addicted pictures that you are trying to see.
Which of them is addicted, please?
Bros,
which one did you have?
We'll ask him the question. Let him just continue.
Oh, the bro, which this bro like this.
He don't finish.
We have other persons that want to talk.
Because we are brothers, so I don't have any triggers to shoot.
He said he don't finish.
When we mean shoot, we mean continue.
Okay.
Ejiro, he said he don't finish.
Down to my level.
Abidemi, calm down.
Calm down, my sister. Bring English down to my level.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay, our friends on Facebook, we will end it now. If you want to follow the conversation, please come to TikTok. Thank you and have a good day. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin, and this is my flask of tea. Now flask, no be cup. This matter don't